Hi, Ray Hayden here, and this video is part of the Creators Helping Creators series that I'm making, and in this one here, I want to talk about the unique point of unique viewers. I want to go over a couple of things though, so let's start off real quick. We're going to go into YouTube Studio, we're going to go into the Analytics section, and for this one here, we're going to jump into the Reach Viewers point at the tab up here, and then go look at unique viewers, okay? Unique viewers has not been tracked all that long. In fact, it's like August 1st of 2018 or something like that is when it started. I already have a custom date range set up. So let's go ahead and look at that. Now this one here is going back to the overview, but it's going back 2 years, all right? And I'm going to play around with this chart a little bit to show you some interesting things because I want to smooth this out to where it makes the most sense, okay? So follow that. We're going to try to smooth out this bump and explain what went on here, okay? This is part of my promise of sharing what I know as I know it when I can do the analysis of it, prove it up, and show it to you what happened, why it happened, and all that. So when these things happen with your channel, or if these sort of things happen with your channel, you'll understand what's going on, okay? So we have a custom date range up here. It goes back 2 years, okay? So okay, 2 years. This is the current date roughly right now. It's the 24th, if I look right. 24th. This goes back from the 23rd back 2 years to the 2017. To April of 2017, all right? So we got that. So in the beginning here, watch time minutes alone, I can see that I got a certain amount of, average growth back in 2017, okay? So this is long before the 4K, 1K thing hit. Then we have 2018 and things get kind of nutty. 4K, 1K happened and all that. And then things kind of, even out and stuff like that. The issue is this looks like saw teeth to me, and it's not very helpful. Remember, I talked about that average 28-day rolling averages and stuff like that. We still don't have that specifically, but we do have something that I found that's pretty good. And here's another way in which to smooth things out. Let's go into Reach Viewers and let's look at that unique viewers, okay? I'm going to pop back and forth here. Now, this only goes back to August 1st, 2017. Okay, so August 1st, 2017. Before that, they don't have the data, so we're not going to see anything. But still, if you look at these numbers, 5668 and this 753 over here, this is the area I'm going to be focusing on right here where I'm circling around and that pop-up's driving me nuts. And we're going to be able to smooth things out and show you what I'm talking about. If we look at the overview, we're looking at watch time minutes. This is the area that I want to smooth out right here. If I jump back over to Reach Viewers, those numbers drop down and things equal out a bit, okay? So that's really what I want to prove out. Now let's change this to views, okay? Things look a little bit smoother, but you still see that bubble. But it's not really, quite so bubbly that I would expect kind of thing. And you can see what's going on with that, all right? So I wanted to smooth things out and use this chart here. So I already have one opened up and I have it spread out a bit. And let's take a look at what we're looking at. Now I want to change this to August 24th of that same year so that we're looking at the exact same chart. So here it is. It's not going to change very much when it pops up here, but it's going to be the same chart dealing with the same days and things of that nature. And we're looking at April 24th, 2017 to April 23rd, 2019. That's what we're looking at, and that's what we have here, right? So, and because what the problem is, I can't smooth this chart out anymore. I can smooth it out when I go into see more, and that's what we have here. So let's go ahead and start smoothing this out. Let's make it weekly, and you see the saw teeth kind of get smoothed out a bit. This is much more helpful to me, okay? Now, if we look by unique viewers by video over a weekly point of view, right, we can see that that bump is not nearly as bad, okay? So let's take a look at this, the number of views, okay? So we're going to see there's that bump, okay? So the bump is right there. It's pretty obvious, right? But when we look at the unique viewers, it smooths it out, okay? And if we go to monthly, it smooths it out even a bit more, okay? So you get the idea here. That's why I like these charts, because what I can see here is two things. Because I did some analysis, because I looked at things, because I know what was going on at the time when it was happening, I can do valid analysis on what's going on, what happened, and when it happened. Here's the problem with that. This doesn't work going forward. It's like the stock market. Past performance is no guarantee of future returns, right? So the same thing in our channels. There's no guarantee that things are going to continue along a certain way, but we can, assuming everything remains the same, making that assumption, then we can kind of take a guess at what we need to do to get to where we want to go. That's the idea. We want to have a clear view of the road ahead. Okay, that's good enough. And so what we're looking at here is before, this is 2017. So this is before the 4K, 1K thing hit. I had a certain amount of viewership by unique viewers, certain number of unique viewers per month. Okay, so per month, back here I had 2,500 per month. Over here, I have 10,000 per month. Quite a bit of growth. Pretty happy about that. And the fact that it's in a 2-year growth span instead of 10 years, right? So that's pretty good. Then I see across the line, and my number of unique viewers per month is 4,600, 4,600, right? Almost 4,600. And then it starts to grow. And this, I realize, is the organic growth because I did a whole lot of networking in early 2018. I stopped networking and I migrated over into supporting the people who I had already started networking with. And then as everybody started growing and improving and getting their game going on and everything and getting their channel in order and setting themselves up for future growth, then we all get more into organic growth. And that's when things take off because that's what the networking is really all about. We start out that we start growing at a certain pace. We need to increase our opportunities. So we need to network with other creators at this point here, okay? And we're networking with other creators, but then we need to be able to support each other as well, right? That's part of it. Growing, watching, and supporting, right? That's what it's all about. Watch, like, comment, subscribe. Watching and supporting, these are what they're all about, right? These are my promises I make to myself, okay? I'll talk about that in a future video in the next couple of days probably. So here's the deal. So I've done my networking, I've done my supporting, and we continue to support each other as we go, and then we get to organic growth, all right? And once we hit the organic growth, now we really, at this point here, you're starting to make a couple of dollars. Not a whole lot of dollars, but you're making some, and makes it interesting, makes it more motivational, all right? You get more motivation to do a little bit more, figure out what's going on, how can you do better, appeal to more people, and do even better for your channel. The organic growth is the area that we want to be at, and this is when we really need to start paying attention to the statistics that we get from the analytics that YouTube supplies for us. And they have a whole lot of information in here. It's up to us to understand how to best use this information to get the job done so we can keep on growing and keep on going, all right? So if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, by all means, make a comment below and let me know you came by to say hi. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up and like this video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. It helps me grow on the network. And until I catch you in the next video, take care and be well.